welcome back for more talk for National Heart Month. So the last talk I gave was about basics for cardiovascular training. And a lot of times that might be outdoor things or other activities. But I wanted to talk about how you can do that in a gym and how you can sort of make it a little more interesting rather than spending 20 to 45 minutes on a treadmill, bike, elliptical, Stairmaster, whatever it is. This is what I used to do when I was working in a gym. I would take, say, a half an hour of a dance class and do 15 minutes on the treadmill. Or I would do 20 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, and 15 minutes on the bike. Try to mix it up. Again, as I always say, you want to take into consideration your orthopedic condition. What's going on with your joint health, what's going on with soft tissue or fascia, what's going on with that, okay? How stiff are you? How flexible are you? What's going on? You want to do activities where you can actually move, okay? You don't want to try something that's not going to be right for you. So if you're doing a particular activity and you're not really sticking to it, you just dread 45 minutes on the treadmill or a spin class or whatever, try to change things up. This is very, very good whether you're beginning or you've been doing this for years and years and years. This is just one of my cardiovascular tips I give because much of starting and sticking to an exercise plan is up in your mind, okay? You don't want to have to keep making a decision. Am I going to get my workout done today? Okay. And I'm just specifically talking about cardiovascular workout. Muscle conditioning, I'll talk about another time. This is just for cardiovascular workouts. And I'm talking right now, again, about steady state cardio, meaning you're not taking your heart rate way down and then way up and then way down and then way up. That's interval training. I'm going to talk about that in another talk. But this is just about saying, what can I do to make my cardiovascular workouts a little more interesting? And not just for the mind, but for the body, as we call that, cross training. So if you're living on the bike all the time, it might be wise to change it up. You can walk on the treadmill or the stair climber or the elliptical or any other piece of cardio equipment. But I would also suggest doing something like a dance class or some other type of movement, in 3 dimensions. We got to get the body moving in 3 dimensions, front to back, side to side, and in rotation, okay? Sometimes clubs and gyms will have an intro class. So if you're not feeling like you want to dance or do these aerobic classes in front of everybody, you can actually go on YouTube and look up some videos and just practice some of these steps before you go in public. That's what I would do, get yourself acclimated to this. That's basically it. You want to have a variety of things you do. You want to keep it simple. So if you're just starting back, you might want to entertain the idea of doing 20 minutes, then 30, and working your way up to 45. I have a cardiovascular intro video that you can refer to in terms of manipulating days of the week, how intense, and the duration of your workout. So those are things I talk about in another video. I can put the link here so you can check that out. But the idea here is if you're in the gym, try to vary up what you are doing so that you're mentally awake and that your body has some aspect of cross training, all within the parameter of keeping your heart about the same heart rate, maybe between say 130 and 150 or whatever your heart rate zone is. You want to just keep it in that place and not going too high or too low. But I'm going to talk about that in an upcoming talk. So watch out for that. And until then, Happy Heart Month to you.